Weeks after the horrific triple train crash in India, many questions still linger. Who is responsible for the 275 deaths? Was it signal failure or was it an act of sabotage? Regardless, the question has now shifted from new projects to safety in India's rail networks.
It's been called India's deadliest train crash in 2 decades. Was it criminal negligence or sabotage that caused this horrific 3-train accident in Odisha, killing 288 people and injuring over 1,200? In a significant move, the Indian government has brought in India's top investigative body, the Central Bureau of Investigation, to establish if there was any criminal tampering with the point machine or the electronic interlocking system or reconfiguration of signalling at the accident site in Balasore. Investigators have hinted both at deliberate interference and sabotage.
जिस सिचुएशन में ये दुर्घटना हुई है और जो परिस्थितियां हैं
Keeping in mind the situation in which the accident took place, the prevailing circumstances, and whatever administrative information has been received so far for future inquiry, for future investigation, a recommendation has been made by the Railway Board to hand over this case to the Central Bureau of Investigation.
इस पूरे मामले को CBI के पास देने का रेलवे बोर्ड की तरफ से रिकमेंडेशन किया जा रहा है.
So what really happened? The Coromandel Express was routed to continue straight on the main line, but the track diverted the train to the loop track. The engine of the Coromandel Express climbed the last coach of the freight train. Some coaches toppled. Most of the load was felt by the Coromandel Express. Then a couple of coaches jumped tracks and fell, hitting coaches of the Howrah Express, which was crossing on the opposite side.
There is also a distant possibility that there was some sort of sabotage. I don't think that it is the case, but one cannot rule out the possibility. I would like to clarify one thing here, that the signalling system interlocking is fail-safe. There is no chance of malfunctioning in that. If there is at all a malfunction in that, then it automatically goes into a safe mode.
According to the Railway Minister, a change in the interlocking system could have led to the incorrect signalling or improper routing that forced the Chennai-based Coromandel Express off the main line. But there was a similar incident that was averted earlier this year due to an alert train driver on the Bangalore-New Delhi Kranti Express. The then Principal Chief Operation Manager of South Western Railway had warned the Indian Railways against the alleged bypassing of the electronic interlocking system. In a report dated 8th of February, the South Western Railway stated that the incident indicated serious flaws in the system and contravened the basic principles of interlocking. The letter further stated that if the driver had not shown presence of mind, then the Sampark Kranti Express would have crashed with a goods train which was coming from the opposite direction. The Southern Railways issued a warning in the report. It said the present incident must be viewed very seriously and immediate corrective actions are required to be taken to rectify the system's faults. India has been modernizing the railways for the last few years, aiming to electrify it 100% by 2024. It is also in the process of installing anti-train collision systems. The government has allocated huge sums of money for modernization of stations, adding high-speed trains called the Vande Bharat trains. The railways is also the lifeline of India, connecting every interior part of rural India to the rest of the country. It is the 4th largest train network in the world and transports 13 million people every day. This year, the government hiked the capital outlay to 2.4 trillion rupees to upgrade tracks, ease congestion and add trains. But with the rapid modernization of the railways, has rail safety become the casualty?